The closing ceremony of the twinning project between the Court of Auditors of Senegal and the Court of Auditors of France took place in Dakar on September 20th. Gratitude was expressed to the European Union for its funding and the Ministry of Finance and the Economy for its contribution, with special mention of the fruitful cooperation between the two institutions.
Dans son discours prononcé lors de la cérémonie de lancement.
Dear guests and participants, during the launch ceremony of our twinning program, First President Mr. Mamadou Faye expressed his satisfaction with the long-standing and privileged relations between the Courts of Accounts of France and Senegal. These relations have translated into numerous training opportunities for our magistrates in France and valuable collaboration within the Association of Supreme Audit Institutions, which also involves the shared use of the French language at Esquif, of which Senegal currently holds the presidency. I would also like to extend my greetings to the delegation from the Court of Accounts of France, represented by Mr. Dominique Panier, the project leader, and Councillor Master Gilles Miller. Mr. Panier, please convey our thanks to Mr. Pierre Moscovici for the high-quality cooperation between our two institutions.
Et nos témoignages de satisfaction pour la qualité de la coopération entre nos deux institutions.
The First President expressed great satisfaction with the results of the twinning project between the Courts of Auditors, despite the challenges posed by the COVID pandemic. This twinning project has also been a successful human experience characterized by an excellent working atmosphere.
Il exprime le Premier Président par mon intermédiaire.
He expresses, through me, the genuine satisfaction of the First President upon reviewing the outcomes of our twinning program, an endeavor that commenced in the challenging and distressing context of the COVID-19 pandemic. This satisfaction is well-founded, as the ambitious program, featuring the 5 objectives you are familiar with, has been largely achieved. Every facet of your institution has received support, with all chambers actively engaged in the twinning initiative. Moreover, half of the control staff present at the launch participated in twinning activities. The sheer number of work meetings and expertise days held over the course of the program equates to over a year of full-time work, dedicated to analyzing transmitted documents, sharing approaches and methods, and providing documentation. Faced with this volume, we took the initiative to compile a summary of the main findings and recommendations from the reports for your convenience. Freshly printed copies of this summary, produced in Paris, are available at the entrance. We are also pleased to have contributed to the development of fundamental documents such as the 4 control guides and associated training materials. However, it's important to highlight that this twinning program has also been a human adventure. We, on our part, would describe the working atmosphere as excellent. I will now briefly hand over the floor to Gilles Miller to illustrate a collaboration that we have not yet discussed, but one that may be of interest to you.
Mais aussi une convivialité chaleureuse.
This twinning initiative, supported by the European Union, enhanced the technical capabilities of the Senegalese Court of Auditors, particularly in the fields of financial and jurisdictional audit, contributing to improved performance in public financial oversight.
La Cour des comptes a inscrit depuis bientôt une quinzaine d'années la planification stratégique dans le management de l'institution.
For nearly 15 years, the Cour des comptes has been following its strategic plan for 2020-2024, which serves as a framework for implementing our institutional activities to address strategic challenges by 2024.
Pour atteindre les objectifs de ce plan stratégique, la Cour a choisi, avec l'appui de l'Union européenne,
The direct consequence of this partnership is that the twinning program contributes to the implementation of our strategic plan, focusing on fundamental activities related to training, production, and
participe de
communication.
la mise en œuvre du plan stratégique, dont il prend en charge des activités fondamentales portant sur la formation, la production.
This choice aims to ensure the coherence and effectiveness of our interventions and has largely facilitated the execution of activities to mobilize our control teams for the attainment of expected results.
Pour l'atteinte des résultats attendus. Donc voilà le cadre dans lequel nous avons exécuté les activités du jumelage avec pour objectif général de renforcer les capacités techniques et professionnelles de la Cour des comptes afin d'améliorer ses performances de contrôle.
Jurisdictional supreme audit institutions deserve better recognition of their uniqueness, often misunderstood and sometimes met with suspicion. This concern has led to joint initiatives aimed at promoting their distinctiveness, establishing a framework of reference, and contributing to the development of international standards.
Ce constat, nous l'avons toujours fait, nous l'avons fait ensemble, nous l'avons fait avec vous.
So, this realization has been a constant theme, one we have acknowledged together in collaboration with all of you. It was not too long ago that we often lamented the lack of recognition for the uniqueness of jurisdictional supreme audit institutions, SAIs. We were particularly pleased when these SAIs were not met with suspicion, often due to a lack of understanding. In response to this situation, the starting point for our joint initiatives, involving the Senegalese and French courts of accounts, can be traced back to the early days of the Jurisdictional SAI Forum, established in 2015-2016. The ambition was to gain better recognition for what we have that is truly original, to propose a framework of reference, and to establish international standards.
De la Cour des comptes du Sénégal à chaque étape de ce processus.
As the Twinning project approaches its conclusion on September 30th, 2023, the Court of Auditors of Senegal is focusing on preserving the gains achieved, including the finalization of thematic manuals and guides, monitoring the judgment of accounts, consolidating financial audits, and expanding performance attestation missions.
Le jumelage prend fin ce 30 septembre 2023.
As the Twinning program draws to a close on September 30th, 2023, our major challenges revolve around preserving the achievements of the program and, more broadly, those of the Cour des Comptes strategic plan. There are four key elements that we must address from this perspective: the completion of all thematic manuals and guides, monitoring the judgment of accounts to prevent detrimental delays in the court's functioning, consolidating our achievements in financial auditing through the planning of audit missions while awaiting the effective certification of accounts.
Formulé sur les rapports de performance.